John, good afternoon everyone. Yes, Liverpool have Bruce Grobbelaar in goal, of course. Steve Nicol and Gary Gillespie pulled out of Scotland's midweek match in Luxembourg, but both are fit again today. In midfield, Ray Houghton is again preferred to Craig Johnston, who's a substitute, along with the former Chelsea man Nigel Spackman. Up front, Peter Beardsley, missing at Spurs last week with a knee injury. He's back alongside John Aldridge. Chelsea's goalkeeper, 19-year-old Roger Freestone. Right back Steve Clarke, an important defender, does play, though his fitness in doubt until this morning. The illness of Mick Hazard spared John Hollins a decision about a player who publicly criticised his manager last weekend. So Jerry Murphy retains that spot in midfield, and the attack embraces the intricacy of Pat Nevin and the direct thrust of Kerry Dixon and Gordon Jury. So Liverpool unbeaten in the league, but not invincible. Everton found their winning formula here in the Littlewoods Cup in October. Chelsea wearing blue like Everton. Can they follow the blueprint of Everton's design? Beardsley. A little looped pass from Houghton. Lawrenson using a long leg to good effect. Barnes with the header, and it was McLaughlin's error, and Chelsea survived. Almost a moment of catastrophe there at the back between the captain and the young goalkeeper. Roger Freestone playing at Anfield for the first time, and almost an unhappy memory there. Here's McMahon. Murphy, only just back from a long period with injury. Nicol, a tremendous surge again from unexpected quarters really from Liverpool, although Steve Nicol got all those goals earlier in the season. Still ostensibly the left back. A genuine two-footed player, Steve Nicol, so when he does cut in on his right foot, he's quite entitled to try the shot, although there were others there slightly better placed to his right. Gillespie and Lawrenson, both tall men in the middle. That was Lawrenson. Lovely turn by Gillespie. Freestone can only push it out, and it fell kindly for Chelsea and Jerry Murphy. Hansen trying to keep the pressure on. Nicol, Barnes, Wood harassing and hustling. Barnes still mastering the ball. Trying to show a party piece of his own, and once again Liverpool's organisation at the back traps Jury after Nevin had released the ball into that space. Houghton with that busy style. Beardsley is allowed to go on. Genuine opportunity here for Liverpool, and McLaughlin now yells at the linesman.
I don't know what he's yelling for. Steve Clarke played him on by miles. He stayed in there when the rest stepped up, and no question, no way in the world was Beardsley offside.
Aldridge was poised, had that cross, got past McLaughlin. John Barnes with the Liverpool corner. The last touch was off Murphy, the number 8.
Martin, I watched Barnsley taking corners last week against Tottenham. I get the feeling he genuinely believes he can curl one directly in from this side.
Nicol, Gillespie, and Freestone hangs on. Barnes, Beardsley making himself available beautifully. He got on the blind side of McLaughlin. Barnes. Chelsea were drawn towards the players in possession. They lost McMahon, who sent in that raking drive. Steve McMahon, a scorer in each of the last 2 Liverpool games. 5 in all this season. And there's going to be a slight stoppage here because we have a dog on the pitch. The animal lover is Steve Nicol. Jury. Dorigo. One for Dixon to fight for. Nevin has the chance. Grobbelaar got it the second time, having fumbled across. Few goalkeepers in the world come for more crosses than Bruce Grobbelaar. By his standards, he didn't have to go very far this time. And Kerry Dixon was the obstacle. Grobbelaar lost it. Nevin on target, but not past the combination of goalkeeper and defender.
I wonder how much this injury of Bruce's has impaired his confidence a little bit. He was telling me before the game the problems he's had with it. It is pretty horrific. Virtually every time he goes down, the stitches in his elbow split and have to be sort of re-sewn after every game.
It's the right elbow, Ron, and it's certainly restricted his training. Nevin is in again. Still Nevin, and Lawrenson came in. George Courtney has pointed to the penalty spot. A penalty won for Chelsea by Pat Nevin. He shrugged off Nicol. Lawrenson came back. That was the challenge. So, on his 22nd birthday, Gordon Jury faces Grobbelaar. He faces the cop. And Chelsea lead. Minutes appropriately for the 22-year-old. And a thump tone.
Beautiful penalty, Martin, but I'd have to confess I couldn't be sure myself.
That's Whelan. Sorry, Rod, to cut across you then.
I wouldn't like to be sure myself that was a penalty. The full marks to Nevin for his persistence. He's only a little guy and he shrugged off two very strong defenders, Nicol and Lawrenson. Yes, certainly, yes. Referee bang on. He's taking his back legs away there, or taking his legs away.
Chelsea, incidentally, only the second team in a league game to score at Anfield this season. Charlton were the others.
At the moment, Chelsea have got an awful lot to be thankful for to their 2 central defenders. They've stood firm against the Liverpool onslaught and have given the rest of the lads a chance to play.
Hansen, that's another error from Liverpool at the back. Dixon. Jury was a long way away to try and find with a pass. Freestone has come. Roger Freestone having to learn his trade, really, under the glare of First Division football in Anfield. But he's surviving. Aldridge went in at the near post. And Freestone had it covered that time. It's only his 10th First Division match. He's not yet got a clean sheet. What a place it would be to start. Dixon. And a second time. Here's Nevin in the clear again. Clark. But he's caught out of position now. Except that there's no way that Liverpool can get forward quickly. It's been the most gutsy first half hour from Chelsea. But Nicol freed by John Barnes. Wouldn't quite fall for Houghton. That's been the story so far for Liverpool. Barnes. Wilson. When you look back at Chelsea's other away games this season, in many of them that they've lost, they've had spells on top and not crowned those spells with a goal. Well, they've got the goal here. Maybe that's a prelude to better things. Barnes. That's a marvellous switch in the direction of play with Beardsley. Well, it was so close. Peter Beardsley put hands to head. That was very direct football from Kenny Dalglish's side. The pass from Barnes, the run and shot from Peter Beardsley, and a relieved Roger Freestone. His England ambitions on his sleeve. Got such a desire to force his way into Bobby Robson's full squad. He must be quite close. Nicol. McMahon again. Beardsley taking over, threading it through. Houghton, Barnes. Rhythm is coming wrong.
Brilliant football, absolutely brilliant football. I think John Barnes will be very unhappy. He should have done a lot better than that. A player of his quality with a situation like that ought to really look now. He's really made it. Strikes one of his big benders, but really ought to have done better. Great setting up play from Liverpool.
Barnes. Past McLaughlin. Houghton going to the near post. McMahon. Liverpool not delivering the final ball with their usual composure. But what can Houghton do here? Dorigo prevents the corner. It's a corner this time. Off Dorigo. It would mean so much to Chelsea to be able to hold their slender advantage to half-time. Gillespie, Clive Wilson off the line. Whelan! And that is the closest they've come. From Gary Gillespie. And Freestone, who didn't come for the original corner from Barnes, was beaten by the header, but Wilson, the last line of defence, but a safe one then for Chelsea. And that's a good catch. He'll feel a lot better for that, Roger Freestone, in terms of his confidence, even if there's an ache or two from the challenge.
Yeah, look at the super ball in from Barnes, super good spring header, and that's the value of having a defender on the line. I'm a little bit interested why Chelsea only have one defender on one post. Often you see teams, watch this now, often you see teams without defenders on the post, and if Wilson hadn't been there, for instance, that's got to be a goal.
Clark. Beardsley. They were trying to get Aldridge through, but he was obstructed, and it earns a warning for Clark, who was the guilty party. Beardsley lurking left, away from Clark, and Freestone blocked it with his legs. We've seen Peter Beardsley find the back of the net from those positions before. There was just that little look up, look across to try and throw the goalkeeper off the scent.
So many good things going on though, isn't there, at the moment? The pace of the game's fantastic. You get all the little midfield duels. You've just mentioned about Nevin and Nicol. And you always get the feeling if Chelsea can hit a few early balls over the top that Dixon and Jury on the break, for instance, are going to cause Liverpool problems. So at the moment, as you said, the game very absorbing. Terrific prospect second half, I would think.
Lawrenson with the free kick. Chelsea trying to hang on till half-time. Gillespie, Aldridge. The whistle had gone before that, although Freestone wasn't aware of it. There are some Liverpool frowns out there. Seemed to climb cleanly, and Aldridge didn't seem to do a great deal wrong, but it's a Chelsea free kick. Barnes. The foul was by McLaughlin on Aldridge. Chelsea have just left Gordon Jury upfield. Dixon has come back with Gillespie. Nicol. McMahon, splendid turn, and I think he hoped that the goalkeeper might be coming out quickly to narrow the angle and that the chip might have been on for him. Over their first 16 games, are training at half-time to Chelsea. Pat Nevin winning the penalty, brought down by Mark Lawrenson. A most absorbing 45 minutes. And whatever happens, whether Chelsea hold on or Liverpool come back, a story will surely unfold over the next 45 minutes. Pushed by Aldridge. Whelan. Difficulty there for Dorigo. Beardsley plays it short this time to Barnes. It's Jury doing the defending this time. Opportunity perhaps for John Barnes to curve in another of these swerving corners from the Liverpool right. Freestone in the firing line. That was Aldridge who dived in with the goalkeeper. This second half will be played as much in the mind for Liverpool as with their feet. They mustn't lose their patience.
That's something John Hollins will be hoping for. He'll be hoping that his side frustrate Liverpool that much. They start to over-attack from the back and maybe leave little spaces for Jury and Dixon and Nevin to hit them on the counter.
Well, Dorigo has put his side in trouble. Aldridge. Still Liverpool trail. square. Lawrenson. Oh, they've left Whelan. Barnes! Oh, close this time. The ball's still in play with Lawrenson. Barnes, he set up McMahon. Oh. Chelsea hanging on by a thread.
And I know when that thing's happening against you, Martin, if you're the team that's doing the attacking and that thing's happening against you, do begin to wonder whether it's not going to be your day, you know.
Even if you're Liverpool. You think of John Barnes as a left-footed player, but we've all seen him do that before with his right foot. That incident in the first half run where he came into the one first time, was looking for a bender then on the right side. Well, that one bent, but not quite enough for him. Houghton taking the outside route against Dorigo. And you'd be hard-pushed to keep account of the excellent defensive headers from Joe McLaughlin. Whelan, often the man for the big occasion for Liverpool. Barnes, more wandering roll now. Freestone committed, and so too is McLaughlin. Chelsea wearing a desperate look at times at the back now. Will they crack? Cost of another corner. Barnes gets the corners in with such pace. It's a succession. Absolutely jam-packed. Gillespie. It's the outside of the goal.
This is what I term defending with the Bible in one hand, Martin. I mean, those Chelsea lads at the back have certainly earned their money today. They've had to concentrate, battle and scrap every inch, haven't they?
The facts and figures so far: 17 Liverpool shots to just 5 from Chelsea. 12 corners to 1, but the one statistic that's not on there is the goals, which is 0-1. Nevin trying to make that 1-2. Jury! Grobbelaar was uncertain.
I think that highlights what Chelsea are capable of. Good pace up front, Nevin, Dixon and Jury. And also, as I said, if there is a suspicion of a weakness at the back for Liverpool, it's their inability in the air, actually.
Just one thought, Ron, is that the feeling in the game that Liverpool get a lot of penalties. In fact, they've had 7 this season, and now Chelsea have had 7 as well. And surely it's to do with the type of players that you have in the side. You can see Jury and Nevin winning penalties.
That's right. To get penalties, you've got to be in the other team's penalty box, haven't you? And you've got to be attacking defenders most of the way.
I see Newcastle are getting a few now with Mirandinha playing. Here's Nicol. It was Dorigo across. Appealing for a penalty then. Houghton, the disappointed player who went down, really got caught up with Joe McLaughlin, and George Courtney had to rule, of course, about intent. Aldridge!
He certainly whips those crosses in, doesn't he, John Barnes? You were saying about George Courtney had to rule, was it intense? He was also stood 5 yards from the cop as well. Takes a brave man to give a penalty, stood that, or not to give a penalty, doesn't it? Stood that close to it.
And it very nearly led to a goal in any case from Aldridge. One of those predatory players around goal you daren't take your eyes off throughout the 90 minutes if you're a defender. Houghton pressed back. You'd hardly think that Jerry Murphy's only played one First Division game before the day this season. Houghton and Aldridge, of course, with an understanding born at Oxford. Nicol. Barnes. Peter Beardsley! No! An infringement in the middle here. Was it a push by Houghton before the ball reached Beardsley? I think it was. And would you believe it, Ron, even when they get the ball in the net, it doesn't count.
Well, as I said earlier, Martin, it makes you wonder whether it's your day or not. Very brave decision again from George Courtney.
No hesitation, almost before the ball had flown up into the roof of the net from Beardsley's shot. The whistle was blown. Nicol, who caused the problems that time. It's incessant. Nicol virtually a left winger now. Houghton coming in purposefully. The back for Chelsea, it must be like sitting in the dentist chair with a drill in your mouth. Seem like an endless time, but the time is passing and time is on Chelsea's side. Scotland has caught John Aldridge. It's a second penalty in the match, and Aldridge, just the contact there by Joe McLaughlin to mar what up till now has been a magnificent performance. And Aldridge must pick himself up. Freestone must wonder whether Chelsea's luck can hold even in this situation. John Aldridge. For Liverpool. Goalkeeper set the wrong way. Expertly taken.
Yes, certainly McLaughlin's made contact with him, but I'm not so sure that Aldridge didn't run across his body.
Corner, stopping Wilson, letting it run behind. The Kop obeying for a second goal. McMahon, pass to Rigo. Aldridge. Talk about one-touch finishing when the ball comes to you quickly. Aldridge just, in the end, was in a no-touch situation. Keeping Liverpool, for the moment, at arm's length. Beardsley. McMahon has way ahead of the ball again for Liverpool, but had to turn back to avoid being offside. Beardsley. But here's Nevin. He's got a long way to go. Not a lot being offered by Chelsea in terms of help. Murphy's got a cross now, and here's Wood. Dorigo. Dixon in a position where he can face the goal and shoot at goal. It was an enterprising effort. Here's Whelan. Gillespie well forward, Jury back defending against Lawrenson. How? He's got a good angle for the cross here. Aldridge! Well, one former Newport County player having a real old duel here with another produced by the same club. Wonderful work by Houghton on the right, the angled header from Aldridge, and Freestone there, just in the right place for Chelsea. No time for niceties at the back. How often have Liverpool won the game? They're right at the last. Houghton trying to do just that. Colin Pates was the Chelsea defender involved in front of his own goalkeeper. Liverpool make their substitution, their first one, and it's Aldridge who's coming off for Craig Johnston. Whether that's tactical or that Aldridge is carrying a slight injury will presumably be revealed after the event. Whelan. Here's Houghton. And Ray Houghton has set up the goal for Steve McMahon. And Liverpool have come late again. Set up the goal and set up the victory, it would seem. Unless Chelsea can show real resilience. But how about that from John Barnes? The back heel that invited Houghton in behind the Chelsea backline. And the other invitation was for McMahon, which he accepted gleefully. John Barnes finally imposed a moment of artistry on this game. Houghton did splendidly as well. Vintage Merseyside sound, isn't it? The Cop in full choir. Nevin. McMahon there again. Steve McMahon really started with Everton, went on to Aston Villa, but has found his maturity at Anfield. Liverpool's 13th league win of the season from McMahon's goal 3 minutes from time. Certainly not a lucky victory, a hard-fought victory with a dramatic twist at the last. John Barnes with a marvellous touch to help set up the winning goal with Ray Houghton, his sidekick, as well. Chelsea did so well for so long, but Liverpool win 2-1.
Yes, John, well done, congratulations. Barclays man of the match, and there's the champagne, and I would think some relief in the Liverpool dressing room.
Well, yeah, because we've gone through games like that, creating a lot of chances, and Norwich in particular, where we didn't score, and the longer it went on, it looked like it was going to be another one of those.
How much credit to Chelsea because of the way they played today?
Well, they did well because they came here and they scored early on, you know, and they always score goals, but today they defended very well.
And your own performance today, I mean, Liverpool really are bringing out the best in John Barnes, aren't they?
Well, I was surprised actually to get a man of the match. It's still nice, but I mean, I'm just glad that the team won.
Well, congratulations and hope you enjoy the champagne.
Thank you very much.